Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's not too much news, personally. So I think we can just probably just get into the day's grind for some Ultimate Team fun. I think FUT Birthday is actually a great event so far, so I'd like to participate in it for at least an hour, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours before we jump in the racing rig. Watching Florian Wirtz in person. Oh, you went to did you go to Liverpool game? Nice. That's pretty sweet. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, there we go. That'll be the go liver. Oh yeah, you can see the fourth monitor stand as well. Very nice. Okay, let me do a quick go liver at least. Not knock my coffee over. That would piss me the hell off. We are live. Some FC26 menu only RTG as FUT birthday so far. Switching up we learn grind. Okay. So Twitch is twitch.tv/NICK28T, YouTube. There we go. Words, they won't do it justice. All right. Are you really live if you don't say that you're live, chat? You know? How does this look over here? Yeah. Clean AF, baby. Clean AF. Hey. Oh. Okay, so that's all clean. That's all good. Everything is set nicely. We're good. I'm glad I got the fourth monitor mounted and ready to roll too. Makes me happy. Is the rig complete yet? Been sporadically able to join since starting the new gig. Oh well, Silent, thank you for being here. Nevertheless, and yeah, it's now fully built. Yesterday evening, I built my fourth monitor stand, installed the fourth monitor, tucked the wires, you know, ran it into the computer, got everything all set up properly. Then installed the Elgato mount for my old Elgato on the rig. So now I have like a command center for, you know, putting it in sub mode, starting and stopping music, maybe in between races, you know, that type of thing. Switching scenes if need be. So yeah. Yeah, it's built. Ideally, I mean, I tucked the wires relatively well on the PC side. Everything is tucked nicely. Monitors, you know, camera, all that stuff on this side is really well tucked and hidden. And then the rig is pretty well tucked in a lot of places, but there is a few spots like at the bottom of the rig, mainly where the power source goes and like one of the what do you call it? Like the bricks where you put all of the power into. Like that is a little bit, you don't see it because it's behind the rig, but I know it's there, so it pisses me off. So I got to figure out a way to, you know, wire tuck that properly and get that cleaned up. Well, not even, it's like a power bar, essentially. How are the races yesterday? They're just up and down. Very, very difficult. Very difficult. So I think today we're going to do something different. I think we're going to find a series to learn and to mainly a track that has the ability to not just die constantly is kind of my my thought process. That's what I want. So we're gonna try and find a track and a race series. I don't know if there's like a GT4 series in C class that we can do on a better track. We'll check it out. I mean, I'd love to try and just get B class so I can start racing the GT3s. Apparently the tracks are different on B class, so maybe we do that too. Oh yeah, oh dude, 6 hours in the rig. I like work out for an hour, hour and a half in the morning, heavy weights, and then I do 6 hours in the rig. Dude, I burn the dumbest amount of calories a day now. It's so crazy. It's so crazy, dude. Like I am not eating anywhere near enough food right now. Evolution, what's this? All right, well, we can always start with a little bit of goodness. I watched the full F1 qualifying race. Purge. Oh, nice. That feels like a rare pull. Hakimi, wow. Yeah, qualifying. Yeah, I watched all the qualifying. You know, it's a weird one. I understand everybody's negativity, and I think the pinnacle of motorsport should always be people like full bore driving like lunatics, max speed, right? Max late braking or early braking, depending on what you're trying to do on the lap. But it should be balls to the wall. And watching these goddamn cars fly down a straight and then just slowly slow down for the 300 meters before like two of the funnest corners in the track, it just goes to show that all these woke losers ruin everything. They really do, man. They really do. This whole pushing for green to save the world and doing it in like the highest pinnacle of motorsport is just the most fucking fake, stupid shit ever. Especially when, as I said yesterday, you take into account that they fly across the globe in these huge jumbo jets that burn 50 million times more fuel than these cars do on a race day. Like it's just all pageantry. It's all just fake. And now it's just ruined the sport. And it just pisses me off. Watched McLaren in 2007 with your granddad. Yeah, I mean that was a totally different experience. Totally different experience. I was watching like a pole lap for Seb, like Sebastian Vettel, in 2010, I think. In the Red Bull, it was the Australian lap for pole, and dude, what a different, what a different experience. Yeah, completely different experience, man. Such a joke. Who knows? Maybe tonight the race will be better, or whatever. Maybe the race on Sunday will be better. I mean, the race is going to be on Saturday night, Vancouver time, but maybe the race will be better. Maybe there'll be a lot of drama. The cars do look racy and fun to drive. They still do look cool in a lot of the other corners. So I mean, I think the ground effects era was awful compared to the way these cars behave. So there's that. That's definitely a positive. Yeah, I saw there's a crash in F3. John, let's go. Thank you so much, man. That should pop up. Dude, what? Is it glitched again? Oh my god, is audio glitched? John just kindly gifted 2 gifted subs. 126 gifteds all time. Okay, hold on. I have to do something here. Okay, does anyone have like just they're already a sub and have like a resub alert that they can trigger? I think I may have fixed it. Sometimes I gotta like reset the audio. Anytime I plug monitors in, it like glitches my PC out. Donation didn't come up either? Oh my god, yeah. Freaking $10 donation too. Hold on, I think I can trigger it. Let me see. I mean, it deserves to come up. Give me 1 second, bro.
Hey,
See
man.
if I can do it. Oh! Something happened. Something happened.
Hey, man.
Seen as you asked so nice.
There we go. Jacko with an 82 months with Prime. Thank you, sir. Biggs with a 34 months with Prime. Thank you, sir. Jabba Plays with a 7 month with Prime. Wait, to get subs, I genuinely just have to ask for them? You guys are just sitting there on free subs? Damn, dude. Oh, there it is.
Still support whenever I can, my friend. Looks like you got a new office.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Well, it's a new old office, if you will. So I moved back into my my soundproof studio. I just redid the whole studio. So we put in like new sound deadening. I'm getting like an actual air conditioning, airflow unit put in next week. We, painted all the walls black and did like a whole Batman cave thing, put a whole new studio, like, desk set up, and now we got a racing rig as well over here. So yeah, things have come along very, very nicely. If you look closely, you can see new additions. The fourth monitor is there, the Elgato is there. So lots of stuff has been added. But yeah, I'm very happy, man. I'm finally kind of back where I belong. It's nice to be in like a soundproof studio. Right now, I'm dying of overheating, but once the air conditioning unit is in, we'll be looking good. We'll be looking real good. Clipping's gonna be the new PTSD word for this year. Well, I mean, unless they change the regulations quickly. Anyways, John, thank you for the gifteds. Tice, thank you for the gifted as well. Thank you. These hype trains, man, are so dumb. I'm sorry, Twitch. Like, these hype trains are just so stupid, man. I think I need to, honestly, open the window in my office. I'm thinking to die. Alright, that should give us a bit of airflow at least. iRacing later? It should be in the title. It should be in the title. But yeah, always. iRacing, always. Always, always, always. The target to be on iRacing will probably be like 11 a.m. Pacific, I would say. Yeah, I think the latest I want to be on iRacing is about 11 a.m. Pacific. Who came up with the term clipping? I'm sure it was one of the engineers. I agree. Seems like a stupid term for it. Doesn't seem accurate at all. Harvesting. Maybe harvesting isn't as sexy of a term, so they don't like it. No. And the menus, though, hey? How is gameplay, guys? Have you guys bothered with any gameplay today? Is it horrendous? The menus are so laggy right now. Surprised what happened to Verstappen with the rear axle locking up? Yeah. Yeah, that was very, very weird, too. Initially, I was like, oh, no, Max. Like, I thought he kind of, like, was just pushing too hard because he knew the Mercedes was just so fast. But then you look back at the replay, man, and the car just basically tries to kill him. Can you imagine turn one? Can you imagine what's going to happen in turn 1? Clubs yesterday was dog shit gameplay. That's I haven't played. I don't know if you've been here in a while, John, but I haven't played gameplay in like 2 months. I just do this menu only RTG, kind of hang out with the chat, and then we go sim racing basically all day. I can't stand the game. It's so bad.
Hey, man.
Oh, Shaza. Well, thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate that. You just continue this dead hype train? Let's go, baby. What the hell? What's happened? First week of champs I'm missing, not bothered by it. You lasted this long, Guti? Good for you. Ferrari's going to be Leroy Jenkins into turn. What the hell is going on? See what I mean about the menus, by the way? See what I mean? Haven't touched FUT since October. I wish I had a bunch of friends that played pro clubs, like content creator. Awesome. I wish I had content creator friends that played pro clubs that were close to me. I mean, I know Nep. What is happening right now? Haven't played FUT at this point for a month. All in on clubs. Yeah, I don't have anybody to play clubs with, unfortunately, Matt. Everybody lives so far away. So I think we're back. So unless I'm willing to play on like 200 ping, it's just it ends up being a relative nightmare for me. Yeah, like I honestly I'd be willing to try it, but I don't know that no one really has organized content creator pro clubs really. So. But I've said for years and years, pro clubs is the best game mode in Ultimate Team, or sorry, in FIFA or FC. Always has been, always will be. Just EA don't give it the love it deserves because it doesn't earn them enough money. And EA only cares about money. Like, as a I love you to the community, they should just have 1 or 2 or 3 dedicated teams full-time on pro clubs and career mode. And they'll say that they do, but they definitely don't. And I mean, if they do have dedicated teams on pro clubs and career mode, and there's next to nothing that changes year on year, then those teams should be sacked. Wazzy, thank you for the 48 months with Prime, man. I appreciate you, bro. Like, you want to know something that would knock our nuts off for career mode is if you could have an online save with like 20 of your friends in a league in career mode. But they'll never do that. Why will they never do that? Because that will drastically hurt Ultimate Team and the sales of FC points and people playing Ultimate Team. Because what more fun could you have in the world than being Leeds versus Nep being Arsenal versus, you know, and you on match weeks you end up playing each other, and the vibes in a call with all your buddies playing each other, or some beating this person, beating that person. It'd be amazing. What's up, AV? How you doing, bro? Hopefully they don't make clubs pay to win. I can't imagine that they would. They'll probably do the usual, like where it's pay for an advantage. Anyways, again, Wazzy, thank you for the primer, man. Appreciate you, bro. Any racing tonight? You never have to ask on stream if there's racing, Paul. There will always be racing, brother. I think we're going to do something different than the Porsche Cup tonight, though. Maybe try something a bit different. Find either that or just, honestly, purposely go into 2 Porsche Cup races last and focus on having no incident points for 2 races so that we can get B class. Maybe we do that. That might be the move. We can get our B-Class license, then start learning the GT3s. I think the GT3s are in Miami this week, right? Which is kind of fun. I feel like Miami also has walls, I guess, but there's still some more open areas. So it could be fun. I don't know anybody that's raced the GT3s in Miami yet, whether they're good or bad, but... Miami's even more closed than Adelaide? I don't know. Yeah, buy Hype Train, get wrecked. Watching the Wrexham versus Chelsea game today? No, I don't give a damn. I don't care about cup games unless Leeds are in them. So we'll be watching tomorrow. We might do like a watch party tomorrow for Leeds via Norwich. Trying to remember what time of day they're at. Is it at 9:30 a.m.? Yeah, so we either do a watch party while 6 p.m. content hits tomorrow, or we just do a watch party and ignore 6 p.m. content, I guess. I'd like to give iRacing a go, but subscription and buying bundles is beyond my budget. It can get expensive. You can, oh, hold on. You can get some decent discounts on it. In various ways. You just have to look into that. And you can play for free. You don't need to buy any of the bundles. Like you can get all the way up to like a high class license. You just drive all the free stuff. Learn how to get good on all the free stuff until you save up a bit of money, and then if something interests you, then you buy the track for that week type of thing. And then you'll have the track forever, right? So I think iRacing is amazing. My only issue with iRacing is the net code is pretty bad. Surprise, surprise. The coding for online PvP is not the best. Just like it is with Tarkov and just like it is with Ultimate Team. So as always, all my favorite games suffer from online server issues. But what free and what costs exactly? I don't know, bro. You have to go check. There's hundreds of tracks that you get for free and cars that you get for free. I can't give you exactly which ones they are. I'm on Ultimate Team right now. But there are tons. So you can just choose those tracks, while you get better at the game. And like I think, for example, the Mazdas are free, right? The Mazda and the Toyota GRs are free. Those, I mean, you could drive those cars for the next 3 years. With all the varying free tracks that roll through. Buster,
hey, man.
Thank you for the 71.
Hope you have good day.
Thank you, Buster. Appreciate the 71, my man. There is enough to get started at £8.50 subscription. That's not for the year, though, JB, is it? That's probably monthly, right? I thought the same, but I'm in and just have a good time on the base game. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you could get a £28 for a year subscription anyways. I only did 3 months because I wanted to see how I liked the game first. Which is crazy that we're coming up on a month and a half already. Admittedly, it's very overwhelming at first. Like, the iRacing community is pretty hilarious and psychotic and awesome all at once, but it is very overwhelming. Like, I feel like I'm only just starting to get a little bit comfortable now. And I've been at it for a month and a half. It's just, for me, the competitive aspect is so fantastic. It's so freaking fantastic. I almost want to look back at the racing from yesterday with all the disasters that happened. Oh my goodness. Then again, maybe it's a better idea to not look back. Only look forward. Is it weird that I never realized Kobel was at Dortmund? What? Wasn't he at Gladbach forever? Anyone from UK can sign up via Motorsport UK for a massive discount for a year. I would say that would be the best thing to do, right? As much as I want you guys to click my link with iRacing if you're going to buy iRacing, because I get a small portion of revenue, so that obviously supports. If you're going to spend the money anyways, you know, and you got interested in the game through me, obviously it'd be sick if you guys, you know, picked up iRacing through the link in the chat, but same time, do whatever works best for you, and if you can get it cheaper from somewhere, then absolutely do it that way. I know nothing about car setups. Most of the starter races and events are all fixed cars. You can't adjust their setups anyways. Yeah, give it a go, Paul. Give it a go. See how you like it. I mean, I will tell you right now, if you're not careful, you'll just be getting killed everywhere, and you might get frustrated. But go into the races like you're racing, like it's a simulation, like you're racing a real car, like you're training for racing on a real track. Most people in the low levels of iRacing don't do that, but if you do that, you will have a very fun time. You'll have a very fun time. Don't think you're, you know, freaking Ayrton Senna or Max Verstappen from the beginning, dive bombing people and stuff like that. You know, just get in there and get your reps in. Start getting your races in. Another inform. Yeah, let's go. I'll take it. Just start. I've also got basic YouTube vids to understand fundamentals of how cars work or getting into iRacing specifics, equally as clueless a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, you gotta just give it a go, really. I think that's truly the best way to do it. So much easier packing informs now. That's true. I don't know what's changed there. I agree. There's no best of in packs, right? So it's not like there's 100 times more informs, but I am definitely packing about 50 times more informs than I normally do. And I'm only opening League SBC packs right now, too. So once we get to the 79 by 3s and all of those. Doo-doo. I packed even a FUT birthday card from the one rare player pack today. This morning I was like doing my quick web app grind, and I just opened the one rare 10 non-rare gold player packs to just stack the club for 81 plus picks, and I packed a FUT birthday player. She didn't look particularly impressive. I think it was like an 80, 89 rated or 87 rated right back, but Abusu. Thank you, Shadow.
Hey, man.
Thank you, Shadow. 47 months with Prime. Thank you so much, my dude. Appreciate that. Oh, dupe storage is what we already might have to do a menu grind? Shocking. Shocking. What do we think? Should I craft player pick packs? We have 306, by the way, 79 by 3s. I never get to them because I keep like opening League SBC packs. Icon pick. So Shadow, thank you again for the 47 months with Prime. I again appreciate that, brother. And in terms of the icon pick, Shaza, I have to decide whether or not I want to grind that Frankie or we just want to keep having fun with icon picks.
Yo, dude, what the fuck was that?
That was a gifted sub for the first time ever from the Shape 80. Thank you, Shape 80, gifting a sub to Kohu89. Very generous. Thank you so much. Hell yeah, brother. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Habibi. Thank you, brother. Oh, damn, we're full. All right, do I want... oh, God, can we skip this song, please, chat? Dear Lord. Sorry, I end up being in a trance whenever that song comes on. I'm just, like, focused on whatever riff-raff things I'm doing, so I'm not paying too much attention.
Hey, man.
Okay, let me do this. I'm going to top up my coffee. Balu! Thank you, cutie. With the primer, God bless, bro. 21 months with Prime, Balu. You're 3 months away from a new sub badge, my dude. Freaking hell yeah, dude. Makes sense doing Frankie to show how the account is going. Yeah, I know. The problem is it's kind of fun doing the heroes or the icons, you know? Kind of fun doing that. I'll have to make a decision. Give me 1 sec, chat. I'm just gonna go top up my coffee and get my laptop so we can do a bit of menu grinding. All right. Lads. We all love the lads, don't we? Okay, let me do just a quick menu grind here, boys. Let's see how long it takes. Never run out of heroes and PPs. Probably get better picks. Frankie is a 101. Yeah, that's true. That is true. That is true. Also, the limited days make it fun. Can he finish it? That's also true. The problem is, remember Marcelo for Team of the Year? I did 5 of the most expensive ones on the menu only RTG to start the series, and then there was like 75 89s, and I couldn't complete it. So we wasted like 700k worth of fodder to not even get Marcelo finished. So that's the other downside too, right? Is like Frankie could be a problem, but maybe not so much because I do have a lot of players. I do have a lot of players. So many weird release notes. I think I'm just gonna quickly craft PPs. We might get SBC banned, but let's see. Let's see how many PPs we can craft in, what time is it? So 9:24 a.m. my time. Let's see how long it takes to, well, the menus are fucked, so it could take a while. You know the servers are bad when even the web app is laggy. Damn it, Shani and E-Waters. I think you guys convinced me to do Frankie. I think we're just going to craft Frankie. Beep, beep, bitty, boop, boop. Wow. A minute hasn't even passed. We're doing good. Yeah. Mm-mm. What did we do? 81 plus PPs this morning already? What are we, how long are we into it? Okay, 38 minutes into the day. I mean, realistically, yeah, most days we spend 30 minutes, but like yesterday we spent, what, an hour and a half on the account? So I think it's probably fair to say that we probably spend about an hour a day on the account, right? With a whole bunch of the days being 30 minutes or less. But then when there's events like this, right, sometimes it even bumps up to 2 hours. So I think it averages out through the year that we're probably about an hour a day on the account. EA haven't tweeted about the servers. Great communication. Well, I mean, honestly, servers probably look just fine to them because they don't play the game. I don't think there's a single person at EA that plays the game on a daily basis. There should be a requirement by upper management. If you are hired into the dev team for gameplay, you have to play all your FUT Champs games every week, and you have to play all your Rivals games every week. And every time a dev team comes out with a live event, they have to play through the whole event. That should just be the rule. The dev teams that's working on like squad battles and stuff like that, they have to play through their squad battle games on legendary minimum every week. And I guarantee you, if they were forced to do that, within weeks, drastic changes would start happening to the game. But they're like, EA are the most casual devs on earth, man. They'll make all these changes and then they'll play the game for like 2 or 3 games. They'll log on and play like 2 Rivals games, you know? Gameplay on console makes me want to jump off a bridge. In Roblox, of course. Yeah, no, Johnny, I totally get you there. I'm picking up what you're putting down, my dude. I am picking up what you are putting down. Okay, so that took all of 4 minutes, I believe. I think I've rinsed the club now. I think. Just double check. Tried to store the dupes too. Oh, never mind. Have more. Oh my god, no, we have way more. Oh no. I may have made a huge mistake. I forgot to store the dupes. Or the dupe storage. Oh god, that just means we have even more to craft. Okay, now we're good. So sorry, that closer to 5 minutes. Closer to 5 minutes. Okay. Let's get in here. Anyone use this R9, by the way? Please tell me I was wrong about R9, chat, and he's actually awesome. Do devs even experience delay? They sit inside the server? I mean, if they're in Burnaby, they get the same delay that I do. I mean, unless they secretly have, like, a secret server that they log on to in Burnaby. Which I suppose is possible. R9 is insane. Holy God, we made 49 more. Dear Lord. Alright, surely we get 1 FUT birthday from these, right? We did 30 earlier, so this is going to take us up to 80 player pick packs. Surely we get 1 FUT birthday. No way we get all of our FUT birthday packs from League SBCs. I'm expecting at least 1. I'll take a Cristiano Ronaldo, please, pack gods. Thank you. Just to make the Twitch chat extra mad. I mean, I'll also take a baby goat too. Look at that Cancelo. The Barcelona Cancelo. R9 is indeed incredible. Okay, good. Well, that's good. So if you put effort in, at least you got a good card. I thought for some reason they'd like shadow nerf him or make him kind of dog shit or feel like crap. Through the years, there's been a couple of versions of R9 that have been pretty weird and bad. So I thought they'd kind of make him like one of those versions. The Brits. That's you guys. Oh, didn't I say... Hold on a second. I want to get a base understanding of where Frankie is. I think we're going to do him. You're not super? Oh. I just assumed like 80% of my chat are Brits. At least when I'm on Ultimate Team. Okay. So it's 85s, 86s, 87s, 89s. So 4 89s is so insane. What are the rewards? The rewards are actually all right. Do. There we go. All right, I guess we're committed, boys. We are committed. Kind of just going to be interesting to see how much of the club we're going to be deleting here. Zamorano can go. Like, the only players really that are part of the dream team right now are these 4, right, chat? let's be real. Zamorano is not getting in the team, so Chilwell is not getting in the team. Luster is a fun card, but she ain't really getting in the dream team, let's be real. Garcia's not. Shaw's not. These cards will still all be part of the collection book. For now, I don't need to get rid of McCade or Vire. For now. Although they don't really interest me either, if I'm honest with you guys. Interestingly, they both can get into the dream team too, which is kind of random. I need one more. And can you see the problem here with this Frankie is I'm already out of 89s now. I am already out of 89s. Alright, whatever. Nep will be mad at me, but... Boo freaking who, dude? Boo freaking who? Oh, wait. Get Mr. Veneer out of here. Okay. Excuse me. So I don't have any more 89s. We're cooked. 85 in Barca. This shouldn't be a problem. Although I don't think I even have 85s. Barca. I'm concerned. I am legitimately concerned right now. I guess I did just do all the provisions packs, right? So that got rid of 1285 to 87. So that's true. I did do the provisions. Okay. Anyways, 289s and an 85 complete. I suppose this lights a fire under my ass to actually grind. Wow. Thank you very much, Pack Gods. I guess all you got to do is clear your club of of high rateds. Can we go 2 in a row? Damn it. But Mr. Witchy, I know you said she's an Arsenal player. Like, as a Spurs fan, I'm assuming once you guys get relegated, then you guys all become Arsenal fans. Isn't that the punishment? I think Spurs fans that were yapping a lot to NICK28T about how bad Leeds were at the start of the year, flexing how good Jed Spence was and how good Spurs were and making fun of Leeds not doing well and stuff. I feel like those Spurs fans, if they get relegated as a punishment on this stream, should probably have to become Arsenal fans, I think. Whoa, 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 relax, relax. Let's not get crazy here. Mr. Matt! Let's go, baby. Thank you for the 71 months, dude. I appreciate you, man. Sucks that Ultimate Team isn't what we want it to be, bro, but hopefully EA brings it back for FC27. More importantly, hopefully EA brings gameplay back for maybe Team of the Season. I gotta say they're doing really good in everything else, which makes me even more depressed that this game is so shit, gameplay-wise. Because they've actually, to me, done a very good job with content. FUT Birthday is probably the best event I've seen in years. Easily. We're all on GTA in November. rich of you to assume that GTA won't get postponed by another year come November. Brother, by the time they decide to release GTA, the technologies they used for the last 15 years to develop the game will be so out of sync and so behind the times that they'll have to delay GTA for another 3 years because they'll have to redo things from the ground up with new technology. This GTA 6 might just never come out, man. Yes, Brandon, that's my house right now, man. I allow through the day now my wife and kids to have the house at whatever temperature they want, which is like 22 to 23 degrees. It's a disgracefully high temperature, but through the day, I'm okay if they want to be cozy. No, it's all right. It's not the end of the world. It's not a battle that I even care to fight, but bedtime is my domain. The temperature gets dropped down to 18 degrees. And that's for their own damn good, too. You sleep 50 times better in a cool environment. And as the man of the house, I command the thermostat from 9 p.m. until 7 a.m. That's my domain. Everyone in the family knows not to touch the thermostat from that time. Through the day, I let them kind of run wild. Okay, question. Not to sound like I'm complaining, but what the hell happened to yesterday's pack weight, man? Was it just too good for the first 2 to 3 hours? So we are like, no, turn everything down, please. Turn it all down. I mean, there's no way we go through 81 plus player picks in a row and we don't get one FUT birthday player. How is that even possible? Yeah, that's awesome, Brandon. That's the way it should be for sure. Sleeping with the window open is honestly an absolutely amazing hack. With a significant other in your house, though, impossible. My wife would absolutely not let me sleep with the window open for a multitude of reasons. First of all, people are just going to be loud, and some people get home from work at midnight. Some people get up at work at 4 a.m. So having the window open and with people living their lives outside your window, it just ends up waking you up. So that doesn't work where I live. If I lived in the mountains or something, like proper in the mountains, like with acreage all to myself, I would absolutely do that. 100%. Okay. That's one towards Frankie. At least now high pack pulls have a meaning. Don't forget a moose driving by. True. Well, Cletus kind of scares off the other meese, so we're okay. We don't really have to worry about moose in my area other than my moose. He's a big boy, so he scares everyone off. Bear comes in a window and steals the food. Now, the dude, honestly, that's not even far from reality. Next time there's a bear every time there's a bear in my yard or in my area, I'm going to make sure to wake up and go film it for you guys, and you'll see how, there it is. You'll see how common it is. It's hilarious. You guys wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. You'd be like, dude, do you live in Jurassic Park? I guess that is what the Canadian wilderness is, I suppose, and for a lot of people, especially people in the UK, where your ancestors just murdered every living, moving thing. The UK is literally devoid of predators, other than... Anyways, I was going to say something that probably would have gotten me cancelled, so never mind. I was going to say something about those gangs that the British government and stuff are pretending don't exist and whatnot. I was going to make a joke, which would have been fucking hilarious, by the way, but also would have probably got me cancelled. So, let's not. I enjoy my job far too much. There we go. We got ourselves a Reginald. We got ourselves a Reginald. Now, this makes me excited. You want to know why? Because I want to go do a little bit of groundwork here. Okay? Reginald is a legend of the channel since we packed our team of the year last year. And I want to put together the dream team. Oh, what was that other player we got, chat? Oh yeah, I forgot about NICK28T. What was that other player we got? The Arsenal player? I need to throw her in the team, in the collection book. I know we don't have her anymore, but I still got to. I like collecting, like building a team of every single player I've packed. Okay, that's weird. McCabe, right. And we can use her as a left mid, right? That. NICK28T for now can go striker. At right wing, I'd rather that. McCabe. Did 2 C's? Oh yeah. Right. Okay. There we go. So that's what the FUT birthday team looks like, right? But I want to go to the dream team. There we are. I mean, surely Reginald gets in, right? I'd assume she's not expensive, but dude, what a sick fucking card this is. Could even use her as like a right center back, especially if we stuck with the 3-5-2 for the dream team. Right. So, what do we think is the best move for Reginald? What do we think, guys? Defensively, like how do we build her into a god card playstyles wise? Reaches higher sprint speed while dribbling, accelerates faster during. So I definitely think quick step would be good. I think everything here other than performs higher jumps and improved defense. Probably everything other than slide tackle, because I never use slide tackle. Okay, so let's do that. Let's oh. Okay, so we'll go to the bakery. So we want I'm gonna do the obvious stuff. This is the best, dude. This is so fucking cool. So aerial fortress we want, right? Throw it on her. And do I have to play a game? Hell yeah, bro. EA, this is sick, man. Can you imagine? Oh, this is a bit annoying, though, that you have to keep going back. That's stupid. It should keep you there. Is it silly to go with quick step, guys? So anticipate, of course. One of relentless bruiser press proven. Probably bruiser, right? I think quick step, honestly. I think quick step is a great move. That get up and go while trying to track a runner is actually going to be nice, I think, for a center back. You don't need rapid because that's on the ball. I mean, if you're sprinting on the ball with your center back, I think you're a psycho. What's Enforcer again? Let's do Jockey. Enforcer. Would we need to put Enforcer? What do you think, lads? Intercepts. Yeah, intercept and anchor for sure. Bro, so cool. What a sick thing this is. So no Enforcers, more attackers. Okay. Yeah, again, when am I going to be shielding the ball in possession? Like, not that I'm even going to... I don't play games on this account. But again, it's just fun to have these conversations with you guys, right? Hopefully it helps out how you build your players. So we'll get block. Pinged pass or Tiki. I feel like, honestly, I feel like Tiki would be the move. Because again, I don't know that I'm going to be doing ping pass out of center back, whereas I know that I'll be playing the ball to the center back and want to be able to get the pass off way quicker. All right, so what do we got here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 2 more. Reduced error when tracking the ball, able to transition to dribbling faster with greater control. Man, it's kind of weird. I feel like first touch is hugely important as well, but so is Bruiser. This is where things get difficult. Greater strength while performing physical tackles. Bruiser, I think, is a necessity because I manually defend, right? And then what else, though? Bruiser... Oh, wait, hold on. So Bruiser for sure. We'll definitely do Bruiser. Let me go grab Bruiser before I forget. Where's Bruiser? Near the bottom, isn't it? Let's go do Bruiser. Isn't it when you put a playstyle plus on, it erases the fact that it counts the playstyle? Does that make sense? So I technically, 2 of the defensive things I'm going to make a playstyle plus. What do we make playstyle plus? Honestly, if we want to talk about like how I'd want to play the game, I swear anticipate and Bruiser would be the move. No. Is anticipate what I was thinking? No, I think I was thinking Jockey. Sorry, Jockey and Bruiser. For how I play, wouldn't Jockey and Bruiser be the move? Well, intercept if you are a bot that only plays the meta and doesn't touch your center backs, for sure. But I'm trying to say, like, how I want to play the game. So I feel like Jockey and Bruiser would be the move, right? I feel like, yeah, that's got to be the move. I feel like that's got to be the move. Increased reach when performing blocks and improved ability to make successful block. Oh, okay. So block is still technically manual. Oh, yeah, that's true. So you probably do want to go block and Bruiser if you're manually defending. I mean, honest to God, so is anticipate. Yeah. Anticipate Bruiser also pretty great. Like, is blocks registering of just shots or also someone trying to pass the ball through you or dribble through you? Or is that what we're talking about, tackles? You know, I honestly think anticipate Bruiser would be the move. I think anticipate Bruiser would be the move for how I play the game. I have no field difference when my center back don't have block at all. Wait, but Emperor, two posts above you said the 2 best PS pluses on a center back are... Okay. See, but this is for like AI defending. Honestly, for me, I think it would be Anticipate Bruiser. Again, who gives a fuck? I'm not playing games, but like I said, these are just fun conversations. For me, I think it's Anticipate and Bruiser. Because I love my Pascal Stroik on Anticipate. Very rewarding. Go Bruiser. Go, and then obviously if I want to do something else, then we got to pay for it, which is also fine. But the good news is now we can add another 2, right? So now the question is, what do we add for greater strength when performing? Well, that's not necessary. So maybe Tiki Taka then? Tiki Taka and first touch I feel like would be super sick. Do you guys not find first touch to be important, man? Like with how many mistakes your players make when trapping the ball when being pressed? Same thing with Tiki Taka, right? While being pressed is kind of important to be able to get the pass off quicker. Reduced error when trapping the ball. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of huge. Again, for like my playstyle, reducing errors when trapping and then executing difficult first-time passes with high accuracy, both those are hugely important. Ping pass from the center backs I don't find important. I'm basically never pinging the ball with my center backs. You applied to be part of the F1 Creator Series? No. I don't even know how I would do that. I'd love to be a part of it, but I've never raced in any of that stuff, so yeah. But yeah, I would love to. I don't know. Pinged is nice to build up from the back. I feel like Tiki Taka is nice to build up from the back too. I'm going first touch. Logically, by my playstyle, it feels like it makes sense. Probably a waste to have first touch on like your defensive line, but I don't know. I think it just works. That's so cool, dude. So our first big pack pull, and we actually had like a fun discussion about how to build the player into what I think is a meta player. I love it. That's why this event is so cool, dude. This is basically how I would build a Pascal Stroik if I had the chance. EA run it? Oh, well then yeah, then there's no well, I mean maybe I might sneak in, who knows. I'm sure other creators would go behind my back to EA and request that I be removed though. HXC Mura, thank you for the 43 with Prime. The amount of hate people have about this promo is funny. I mean, is there hate though? Have you guys noticed that there's hate for this promo? All right. Do this. Let's do this. First big pull on the menu only RTG for FUT birthday. I love the idea of building what I think my perfect center back would be. Such a sick promo.
Do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do. I'm a rat. The FUT birthday American right wing I made into the next Claudia Pina. Do you, bro? I mean, that's the whole point of this event, man. You want to be a rat and be unoriginal and just build boring meta cards? Then fair play. Fair play. I mean, some might even say this card I built is a boring meta card. I don't know. But just do what makes you happy, man. You know? Ignore even people like me bitching and moaning about you playing boring and being a loser. You just, if it makes you happy, then do it. Add another silver PS. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, I could do one more. I could give her ping. Chat seems to think that pinged or through passes are more accurate. Swerve passes are delivered. See, oddly enough, I feel like what's her close versus long range? Holy shit, dude. Her passing range is insane. Which do you guys think would be better as a final? I know it's 6 p.m. content, but through passes are more accurate. Precision passes travel faster. Yeah, pinged is probably is. It's funny. Honestly, I love the idea of long ball pass too. Winning the ball, turning, and being able to like send my wide player in on net seems highly cool. Okay, remind me to add that. Remind me to add that. All right, let's log out because it is officially 6 p.m. content. Thank you, Henrique. Well, day one of FUT birthday is a gargantuan win in my opinion. I'm actually very, very impressed. Like I said, I'm kind of mad and upset that I don't play gameplay because the gameplay and servers still are terrible. I ask my community every day how it's going, and apparently every day it gets worse. So, you know, it still makes me upset. It really, really does make me upset that they do such a good job with an event like this, but yet, unfortunately, the gameplay is just pure diarrhea. So, anyhow, are we even going to get Evos because they're doing such great work with the Evo event? We did get another Evo. Damn. Birthday fullback, lock down the wings and join the party at both ends with bursts of speed, extra strength, and smooth passing. Okay, so there's a max 88 overall. You know, $5 for FC points or 65,000 coins. Again, coins are very easy to come by, so it's not too big of a deal. I suppose you have to ask yourself, like, is there a FUT birthday left back that you want for your club? Because then you could just buy them and make them exactly how you want. But this still gives you another option. So what was it? A max of 10 playstyles, 1 playstyle plus. So you get a second playstyle plus, which is great. Left back or right back. Damn, I'd have to give this to Goodmanson. Oh man, now I really am sad that I'm not playing on the Leeds account. What a sweet card. What a sweet Evo. Interestingly, though, I'm pretty sure my Goodmanson has all 89 or higher for stamina, strength, and composure.
Hey, man.
Another month with the
agility balance would get a nice improvement for Goodmanson. Sliding tackle would get an improvement. Short passing, I don't think would get an improvement. Brabham, thank you for the prime, man. Appreciate the 14 months, brother. Thank you so much. 87 aggression, whatever. Is that attack positioning? Attack positioning of 90, although hilariously, I think my Goodmanson already has 95 attack positioning. 4-star skills, Goodmanson already has. The dribbling improvement would be good. I think Goodmanson's already only at like 83. Weak foot increase wouldn't do anything. The playstyle plus would be cool. Especially if you're more of a like AI defender, right? Intercept plus is big. Quick step. No, I don't think I would get any of those. Long passing improvements is good. Ball control improvement to 90, that's good. And then pace just randomly at the end to 91. Whoa. Reactions to 91. That's a nice one. This is a good Evo. Damn it, dude. I sound like a freaking EA fanboy. When they do good content, man, I sound like an EA glazer. It's a good Evo. It's fair priced. I mean, obviously, the only thing I would argue is like, hey, maybe... Oh, actually, it's only one game here. I was going to say, maybe you make this like barely any games to play. And it is. Because it's a paid Evo. So I like that too. You basically pay for convenience of not having to play too many games. Okay, So I think that's the only Evo. This whole section, you guys know, I absolutely love. They've just cooked. If what I just showed you guys 10 or 15 minutes ago about building our perfect center back after packing FUT birthday Reginald, she looks nuts now. And I still have one more, in fact. So I think I'm going to go with, contrary to what everyone wants me to do, I'm going to go long ball pass as the final one. Winning the ball and then being able to, like, send my wide player in on net is just erupt. There we go. So now she is officially the greatest player of all time in the club. So freaking cool, man. Is there anything here? Wait, can I make Reginald an icon too? No way. I can. How cool is that? Dude, because of the white and blue and red kit, I bet you she looks so cool as an icon. That's a perfect center back in my eyes. Some of you guys would turn your noses up at the first touch, but I like it. Yo, that's cool. I want to spend 35K on this. Why? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea, but I kind of do. Okay. Wait, Wrexham are 1-0 up over Chelsea. Let's go, Wrexham. Yeah, she looks real cool like that. Okay, so that's whatever. We got the Evo. Let's see SBC's wise what we got. We decided as well, we are grinding for Frankie, wherever he is. So we're at 3 out of 12. I thought, I'm going to give him the icon badge. I think he's going to look cool in that setup. But we're giving it to him. Frankie's like one of my all-time favorite players and in Ultimate Team. He has a historical significance to my channel. So considering he'll only be around for, you know, what is it? 19 more days, I just think it's worthwhile doing. And it's kind of a fun challenge to try and get this done on a hour-a-day menu-only RTG grind. So we'll see how that looks. But first off, what do we got for new content? What do we got for new content? We got a refresh on everything, of course. Oh, we got a new mixed hero. Oh. Repeatable 3 times. Earn a pack containing an unbreakable winter card. 88 or higher. Future stars or knockout royalty. Is there a Wesley Schneider in here? Dude, cheap as well. Huh. Okay, kind of tempting. We'll definitely do this, obviously. I mean, you get 3 a day anyways, but this one has no limit. 85 rated in an inform, so I'm 100% going to be doing that. Araujo. Oh, we got another showdown. Newcastle and Barca. That's a fun one. 4 squads for Araujo. 87 rated, so he could still technically fit in Evos because they're doing 88 or lower Evos now. It's a cool card. I'd assume that he's going to be expensive. Very craftable. Way cheaper than Frankie de Jong, so. I like that. That's very cool. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Some of these players they're releasing. Z Roberto. I feel like this is another card Sway will probably do. Oh, he's got a CDM box crasher too. Damn. Kind of weird playstyle pluses. IMO. But it's kind of a weird card. For how I play, maybe he'd be amazing in like a 3-5-2 at left mid or in a 4-4-2 at left mid. 4-4-1-1 or whatever. 4-5-1, which is what I use or used to use on the Leeds account. I guess he'd be a really good left mid, but 14 squads is kind of insane. Nah, that's way too much. He's no Frankie de Jong. He's 5-star, 5-star, which every FUT birthday player is, so that's not surprising. Am I wrong in saying that, yeah, Zwe Roberto is way overpriced? I feel like that's quite overpriced. There you go, Newcastle fans. Got yourselves an Elanga. Oh, wow. Rocket and low driven from right wing. I think he's left-footed, though, right? Oh, he's right-footed. That's actually a cool card, man. Cool dynamic, too. Finesse and low driven. That's gangster. I like that. Cross bodies. I mean, for the right footedness, it would have been even cooler if he had game changer instead of finesse, considering if you use him at right wing. Obviously, selfishly, I think it would have been better if he had rapid plus over quick step, but enforcer is kind of an interesting one and a good one for him. 4-star, 5-star. Dope. Again, more good content. And then that's all old content. Okay. Yeah, that's all old content. All right. Anything in objectives, boys? It's Saturday, so I can't imagine there's going to be really anything in objectives, is there? SP objective. Score in 5. It's kind of nice. So they're starting to boost the objective. Score in 10. Okay. It doesn't look like there's... Oh, they've finally given us some updated Rush stuff. There you go. That's actually pretty sweet. What is it? What's the 81/2, and then what's the Evo? +4 weak foot. Like, does it give you... Hold on a second. That's cool. So, I mean, it's a 5-star weak foot upgrade. That's kind of cool. I like that. 88 rated or below. That's the only minimum. Of course, they continue to screw people that did the silver icons, which is still kind of weird. Now I understand what Net was saying about this. Kind of weird that they just decided to cuck you for that. Play 5 matches in 4 as a party for an 81/2. Score 5 with a FUT birthday player for an 81/2. Assist at least 1 goal in 5 matches for 79/2. Win 3 for an 81/2. And earn 40,000 for... Again, look, I'm going to sound like I'm complaining. I just think they need to do a better job with Rush. Rush should be completely revamped because, again, Rush, similar to pro clubs in a big way, could be a very fun, casual game mode. Rush should not be 5, 6, or 7 minutes long with, like, replays being shown. There should be no replays. Every time someone scores in Rush, it goes right back to the center circle. It's called Rush, right? And it should be first to 3. It should be first to 3 or 3 minutes long, whichever comes first. It's Rush. Get people in and out of those games quickly, man. Punish people for conceding and then putting their controller down. Like, you know, or not even punish those people because they would technically be rewarded for just going into the game and putting their controller down, right? Reward people for playing. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, reward people for playing. So the people that are in there and still battling, they get to get the 3 goals and move on, right? So I just think that, first of all, needs to be completely changed. And then second of all, they need to do more stuff like this. Like, also, these rewards are god-awful, so having this across 7 days is insane. If you want these rewards to be this dead, then do this like every other day. Like, have this refresh every other day. What would be the big deal if this refreshed exactly like this, but every other day? So every other day you could get a couple of dead packs and you could get yourself a 5-star Evo. Like, is there anything wrong in that? 7 days? Really?
Hey, man.
For what is supposed to be one of your fun, like, community-driven game modes that you've just given up on in Rush? Rush has so much potential. Just like Pro Clubs is the best game mode in all of FC, but EA just refuses to make it good because it will take money away from idiots spending on FC points in the Casino Gamble Ultimate Team store. But anyways, let me not just start ranting for no reason. So that's the content. We will make our own content, of course. So let's grind. We've done 80 player pick packs once these 10 are done today. And we did pack a Reginald, so I can't complain. Resilient, thank you for the 79 months with Twitch Prime, brother. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, man. And of course, Brabham, Hixie Murrah, Matt FUT Trading was a bit earlier in the day, but thank you, boys. Thank you guys very much. Sorry that sometimes I get a little bit ranty when it comes to this game, but I just think even with bad servers and gameplay, they could do a couple of things that would keep people still having fun playing the game. Golden Goal Cup, honestly, would keep people playing the game and having fun. And, like,
Rush being revamped to an actual Rush mode that is fun and quick. Those two things, no matter how bad the servers are, no matter how bad gameplay is, people that still love Ultimate Team will still have reason to just come and fuck around in gameplay. And you'll have a huge part of the community, instead of logging on for 12 minutes for 6 p.m. content to do a couple of things like this, they might be on for 30 minutes to an hour to 2 hours maybe, just by effing around in Rush a little bit, getting a couple of Evos done nice and quick, effing around in the Gold Cup, or in the Golden Gold Cup that refreshes, let's say, every day to get a couple of cheeky packs and get a couple more Evos done. Like, it's a no-brainer, man, but they're just so pig-headed. They're so freaking stuck on making every mode a sweaty psycho mode with really good rewards, cool, but every mode, every live event that's released, every friendly that's released is just a sweatier version of Champs and Rivals. Stupid. Stupid. Ghost, thank you for the 131 months. Ghost, you are 1 month away from upgrading to an insane sub badge, dude. That everyone in the chat will be able to see that you're an 11-year plus subscriber. So thank you very much, Ghost. You're a legend. You've been supporting for 11 years straight. Nuts. People like you are the reason why I still can do this and have a blessed job, man. Thank you. Lammy, same for you, brother. 82 months with Prime. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Pack luck has been okay, Lammy. Pack luck's been okay. How are you? Yeah, pack luck's been all right. I mean, even if my pack luck's not been great, if we want to say for FUT birthday, I've still been really having a lot of fun on this event. I've been having lots of fun. No throw-ins or corners either, like indoor football. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Like, basically take some of the good parts of Volta and bring it into Rush. Absolutely. Jake, thank you for the 60 months with Prime, my man. Needsy, thank you for the 86 months with Prime, brother. I appreciate you. And also, I know because a lot of brain-dead EA, you know, Kool-Aid drinkers will be like, dude, you can't do first to 3 goals, that everyone will go into the game and put their controller down and then just get easy Evo upgrades. First of all, okay, so what? Like, who cares? It's a minute or two of time wasted, number one. But number two, EA could very easily code something where if you put your controller down and the game finishes, you get nothing for the game finishing. You get no reward for the game finishing. If you're part of the team that wins or loses, but your controller has had no changing inputs across the game, so the people that put their controller down and make, like, put L2 on it, so it just triggers L2 constantly, or people that put their controller down and trigger the right analog or left analog, so it's just one continuous input. One continuous input means you don't get anything for it. That's very easy to code, but they don't care. Placid Jack, good luck on the free sub request, dude. Probably timed it at the right time, so best of luck to you getting a free sub from the chat, my man.
Hey, man.
And there it is. Mr. Ghost comes in with a big dog resub and a gifted, taking himself up to 152 subs all time. Legend. Thank you, Ghost. All right, let's get some of these juicer packs opened here. Holy shit, I can't get over how hot it is in my office, man. My God. There's a PAX for you, and it's only there if you've logged in for 150 days, and then they charge you 2,000 FC points for the pleasure. Yeah. Hey, you've been stupidly supporting us for 150 straight days. So to thank you for your support, we demand you give us $30. Sick one, EA. Nice one, guys. Absolute moralless company. Thoughts on quali last night? We kind of talked about it in the morning, but yeah, I'm kind of waiting to not be so critical until I see what happens in the race today. I'm going to wait and see what happens in the race today, but it's not looking good. Put it that way, it's not looking good.
I would sell, Lucas. I would sell. Coins are king, man. You could just grind and build a better St. Max anyways via untradables. I would sell, my dude. Anything that's good that's tradable, to me, unless it's absolutely like one of your top 11 favorite players of all time, then of course keep. But if you're running a no money road to glory, coins are king. Coins are always king. Speaking of coins, hell yeah. It's a little bit underpriced, but whatever. Turf, no lines. Interesting. It's kind of cool. These don't really sell anymore, do they? No. Mega packs are kind of sick for coin generation, hey? I only use my Everton team, so probably best. I mean, think, right? Max was... St. Max was 1 or 2 million coins yesterday. I'm sure he's like, maybe he's like 400k or 500k, but think. An extra 4 to 500k to spend on your Everton Evos and buy... Oh my god, who's this? I don't know who this is even. Oh, it could be anyone. Oh god. Come on. Let it be huge. Huge? Who's that? Oh. Who the fuck is that guy? Is this the baller that won't get any game time for England? I did see that, Zobin, yeah. Max saying he's having no fun with the F1 cars, but at least the GT3 cars he's going to have fun with. Dude, all praise the resurgence of like Le Mans and endurance racing and GT3s and the DTM and the British Touring Car Championships. Long may they come back and be the most popular racing events over F1, dude. F1's a fucking disgrace, man. Let's be real. What they've done to the sport in the last like 5-10 years, going with all this woke fucking garbage, fuel, save the earth technology, like eat shit, man. Bunch of fakes. Bunch of fakes that ruined a fucking awesome sport. Anyways. Whatever. Well, I was wondering why I couldn't watch F1 anymore. Turns out it's because the US, they went to Apple TV. If I were to watch everything I watch, Netflix, Paramount, Peacock, Apple, Prime Video, ESPN, and then cable, it's ridiculous. Robin, the best thing I ever did was 2 or 3 years ago, I canceled all the subscriptions in Canada I needed to watch F1, which, by the way, were a full TV subscription, a TSN subscription for $30, and then a TSN Plus, which is like ESPN, an ESN Plus subscription. It was like, to be able to watch F1 in Canada, it was like $115. And all race long, they run commercials. Dude, in all the peak parts of the race, every 10 minutes, they minimize the race to 0, run a commercial, mute the race, you can't see the race, and you're watching these dumb ads for like 3 minutes. So you end up watching across a hour-and-a-half race, you end up watching maybe 40 minutes of the race. I canceled that shit and just pay F1 directly. Now, I'm still not happy about it because the product F1 is giving us is fucking terrible right now, but I pay like, I think it's like $12 a month now, directly. I cut out all the Canadian TV providers, they can go eat shit, and I just pay F1 directly. The best thing I ever did, dude. And honestly, I've said this before, but I think I'm going to do that with everything. I think I'm going to cut out all these cunts, and I'll just pay directly for the things I want. Honestly, for those of you guys, you should sail the seas, is what you should do. Let's be real. All these greedy cucks, man, fuck them all. It's insane, the pricing of streaming services. So you guys should go sail the seas. For me, being a public figure, it's kind of hypocritical for me to do that when I expect you guys to like subscribe to me to avoid ads to like help me earn a living, right? Be a bit ridiculous if I sailed the 7 seas myself. But anyhow, so I'm tempted to cancel everything and like pay for F1. All the GT stuff, all the like touring car stuff, all that stuff I can watch via YouTube. So I have YouTube Premium and Twitch Turbo. I see no ads on YouTube, no ads on Twitch. That's where I spend like 90% of my content viewing time anyways. And then when I want to watch leads, I pay directly leads.
I support all the individual things I care about. You know what? If I can, I would buy a subscription to like GT World or whatever it is, so I could watch like all the GT3s, the LMP races, the Nürburgring races. I would do that. I would happily do that. But that is what I will be doing very soon. Like, I'm gonna cancel fucking everything, man. Like, I get Twitch Prime and Twitch Turbo through Twitch, obviously, with my allegiances. It's like one of the benefits of being an original creator from 2013 is I'm grandfathered the benefit of having Twitch Prime and Turbo. So that's cool. Like, that's all covered. Karen, welcome to the stream and thank you for the Prime. God bless. We love Karens here. Thank you. Thank you for choosing to sub with your Prime token for free here. And Gilliam, thank you for 50 months with the Prime token for free. God bless. Also support your local racing tracks. I wish. I'm in Western Canada. There are no local racing tracks. Otherwise, I absolutely would. 1000%. I wish, brother. I think the closest track to me is a 5-hour drive away if I'm driving 120 kilometers an hour to get there. I think the closest track to me is like 700 kilometers away. Or yeah, Portland, which is what, 600 kilometers away, but I got to go to the US. So I got to cross the border and deal with all that bullshit. It sucks. But like, and the thing is, right, chat, I think a lot of us have worked hard in our lives. A lot of you guys have grown up with me. So a lot of you guys have started out poor and broke like me. And we've all worked and built ourselves up to being adults that maybe have some form of financial success, right? It doesn't matter. Just because I can afford to participate in all this shit, I shouldn't. Like, I should make a stand. And you as well, if you're doing really well in life and it's easy for you to throw away $300-400 a month on all the streaming services you want to watch, fair enough. I'm happy that you're doing that well, right? But you shouldn't. Like, it's fucking a disgrace. And it's even worse because, again, think of the people that we were 15 years ago when we couldn't afford anything. Imagine not being able to afford anything, and if you wanted to watch something, you have to spend like $400 a month to consume the content? That's fucking ridiculous. So it's like us that have succeeded or at a different stage in our life than the young bucks out there that are just coming up trying to do their thing. It's like we all owe it to each other to say, no, man, no more. This is so stupid. Fucking so stupid, dude. What do you mean a World Cup game tickets are $5,000? What do you fucking mean? What do you mean going to a Vancouver Canucks game where they're the most dog shit organization on planet Earth? What do you mean it costs like $300? What do you mean at a Vancouver Canucks game when I get to watch them be fucking trash, I have to spend $20 on a diet pop to drink? What do you mean? It's so stupid. Sorry for yelling. I apologize. Just got my D license. GR86 the move. It is Galding. Dude, look at my community all progressing in iRacing. We love expressive Nikki. Hell yeah, David. Hell yeah. Can you see how much I'm sweating in my office? This air conditioning unit, look at that right there, by the way. You see that? That's sweat. My office is, look. Are my pits sweating yet? Dude, it's like, I should get a thermostat in here. It's probably 45 degrees in this office right now. And my window's open to the freezing cold winter air right now. I'm dying. This air conditioning unit cannot come soon enough. My taxes even have gone up. Oh, I'm sitting here opening packs and you guys are just staring at my ugly face. Whoops. Sorry, everybody. Hell yeah, oh my god, we're actually getting through packs right now. Let's go. Today's been a mixed day for me on iRacing. Got dumb cunts, give them the entirety of the road in space, and the guy dives right next to me and rams me to the side as if he's playing GTA. Yep, And that's the worst part too. If you play smart and play defensive where you give people space, they take it as an opportunity to like, oh, I'm Ayrton Senna. I'm the best. I'm fucking gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna come right in here. This is my corner. But then if you play like a normal human being and cover a certain area, they'll just smash into the back of you. It's, God, dude, what I need to do, this is a skill issue, by the way, right? I'm not gonna complain about that because at the end of the day, same thing for you, Torre. It's a skill issue. Why is it a skill issue? You know where you don't deal with those problems? If you're goated in the rig and you put it on P1 to P3 and you start at the front of the track, you just got to survive the first 1 or 2 corners, get a good launch, and just start nailing your corners and doing well, and then you don't have to worry about that shit anymore. But I'm a fucking moron. I keep putting myself like P6 to P10 in terms of qualifying, and that zone is death. It's just death. You have a PC sponsor looking to get a decent PC for iRacing? I fucking wish, bro. I have no sponsors. Advanced Sim Racing, God bless them, are happy to partner with me, but it's like a preemptive 3 to 6 month partnership. They just want to see what type of conversion rates there are on the channel. I'm not being paid in any capacity to have Advanced Sim Racing kind of everywhere, but I really appreciate their brand, and I hope that future we can have a long-term partnership. That's like the one company right now that's kind of willing to take a chance on me and my community and our push into sim racing and iRacing. But I mean, yeah, I tried to get a deal going like 5-6 years ago with Power GPU. They're a great company. They ended up building me an amazing computer. I paid full price for it, of course. But yeah, I don't know how these content creators get these like huge PC deals and these huge, like, for the majority of my career, I've had some of like the highest viewership and retained viewership numbers on my channel. But like I said, it probably doesn't help that I'm very expressive and very like politically incorrect. I just give my thoughts and opinions. Oh God, this is tradable. And a lot of companies don't really, oh, never mind. A lot of companies don't necessarily want to deal with that, right? Like, so it is what it is. You know, I'm hoping at some point I do partner up with a couple of companies that are happy to support what we do on this channel and are happy for me to express myself as myself, right? I think Advanced Sim Racing are that company, right? They're a Canadian badass company. I think we share similar thought processes, so that's cool. Guess that's just a discard, right? Might as well take the 12,000 coins. Tracked tradable Micon, brother, sell that shit so fast. Congrats, that's huge. US sports especially have become horrible due to increased ticket pricing. Seahawks games, for example, are all away fans because the people that have season tickets are white-collar retirees, can't be asked to go to games, so they sell them. The only people willing to buy them are away fans. Local Seahawks fans that want to go can't afford to go to all the games because you're shelling out $5,000 a season. Yep. I mean, I feel like that is happening in football, though. I know a lot of friends that are Leeds fans, and the season ticket prices for Leeds across the last 4 years have like quadrupled. I mean, no matter where Leeds will be next year, whether it's in the Premier League or not, like an average season ticket is like £700 to £800 for a Leeds fan. Like, I always thought Leeds were above the like fleecing their fans, especially considering how important the Leeds fan base is to the success of Leeds at home, as we've seen this year. But unfortunately, everything is corporatized, right? The guy you rated yesterday was giving great compliments on your new rig. Hell yeah. He's a good dude. I've rated him a few times. You know, I really like helping out quality content creators that maybe don't have like big viewer numbers, right? So the iRacing community makes me fall in love with streaming again because they're all in there for the passion of sim racing and playing the most hardest game, which is not a game, a sim in iRacing, and they're grinding with great setups, great audio, great mics, great racing pedigree, years and years of support, and they're streaming to like 5 to 15 people, dude. Like I really hope our community can pull up with the more you guys fall in love with motorsports. I'm hoping the more of you guys will start filtering in and watching iRacing streamers on Twitch, because they deserve the love, man. They really do. They really do. And the game and the community deserves a bigger growth in viewership numbers. And I hope I can be part of that in some small capacity, because it's a great game. It really is. Yeah, I don't know what Max was thinking there. Keeping his hand on the steering wheel as he crashed. Maybe he forgot. Pretty sure you're supposed to take your hand off the steering wheel so your wrist doesn't get ripped off or your thumbs don't get torn off, but I got lucky with World Cup tickets. I got chosen for retail prices going to 5 games. Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, I know a few people that have gotten W's because of the lottery system. I was getting my hair cut in Richmond this week, and I was at an Iranian barber shop, and we were just chatting. Sorry, an Iraqi barber shop, and I was just chatting with the wife. She was cutting my hair. Her husband was cutting someone else's hair. They just had like soccer jerseys everywhere, and we were just chatting, and they loved that I was like, I could speak fluent Arabic as a white boy. So they, you know, I had a great time chatting with them, and she was telling me that like they also got super lucky. Like they got 2 or 3 sets of tickets as well, but ended up having to sell one of them because she's like, there's just too much money to be made there. So if you get lucky with the lottery systems, sure. But even then, I mean, you can get lucky and they're still asking you thousands of dollars ahead of time, by the way, which is so hilarious. You don't even know who's going to be in the semifinal or who's going to be in the quarterfinal, and they want like $5 grand immediately for the tickets. Well, FIFA are a bunch of money-hungry twats as well, right? So, of course, they know people are going to resell, so they dip their hand into that pool as well, which further promotes this resale garbage that everybody does then. I mean, Superman, I suppose, let's say if by the time that happens, like a different team gets in that you're not interested in, can you just resell the tickets? So let's say like you've gotten 5 games, right? You've seen 1 or 2 of them. Let's say your team doesn't make the quarterfinal, but you have the tickets for it. Let's say instead of Spain getting there, it's the Netherlands. Whatever, right? As an example. Can you then resell at that point? Because I'm sure there'll be Dutch fans that are just rich and don't give a shit that will be happy to give you like $8 grand for those tickets, right? So I suppose, again, it's all just business, man, and it kind of sucks for the average fan, like for the average Dutch fan that would love to go to the quarterfinal and watch their team. Instead of spending $500 or $300, they now have to spend like $7 grand. Like, ew, dude. Just all of it is gross. I have a few Korean fans who are going to buy my ticket if Korea finish second. Yeah, and again, everyone's entitled to spend their money, right? I mean, if they're loaded and they don't give a shit to spend 10 grand to watch Korea in the quarterfinal, I mean, that is a great event. If you're rich and the money means nothing, then what an awesome event you can partake in. For sure. I just still think it's gross. Ever heard of IPTV? No. I have not. I have not. I think I need to get bigger earplugs. Do. It's a dodgy stick for all of TV. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's stuff like that in Canada, but like I said, I've never looked into stuff like that because I always feel like I'd be a hypocrite getting something like that while I am a public figure and I expect or hope that my community pays to subscribe to my channel, right?
to support me and not see ads, instead of them like getting a view ad blocker to not see ads on my channel, right? So I can't expect my own viewer base to support me financially and then me then also like publicly or privately pay for illegal shit, you know? I don't know. I've always felt like that would be too hypocritical, so I've never participated in it. So for me, the way I would fight back is I would just cancel all my subscriptions and like pay leads directly to watch, pay F1 directly to watch, pay Le Mans, or you know the GT series to watch, like Max race in the GT3s. Like I will just pay individually, right? In regards to that. I purposely don't sub to you so I can watch the ads. I'm a real fan. What do you mean, Nep? What do you mean? Real fan. Real fan would be racing on iRacing with me right now, bro. Anyways, how are you, Nepo? I hope you're good. I hope you're loving Ultimate Team. Admittedly, I think this event is fucking awesome. I'm very much enjoying it. Okay, no joke though. I cannot believe how insane the ads are on Twitch. It's so bad. Also, Nep, I know you don't stream too often on Twitch, but have you noticed that like the ad revenue, I mean, we all still get really good views. Like I still stream like 8 to 10 hours a day. Dude, the ad revenue I got, for example, during the subathon, streaming 16 days straight to like 50 to 100,000 unique viewers across 24 hours every day. The ad revenue is so fucked. It must mean that Twitch takes 99% of the revenue. Like it just has to. So to the point of like, I just want to turn off ads on my channel. Like it is not worth running ads on Twitch anymore. The problem with that is if I turn off ads, they then start running pre-roll ads. So I have ads turned off, but Twitch forces ads on my channel every time someone clicks my stream. So someone clicks my stream and then they get smoked with like 4 minutes of ads. They don't even see my content and they just leave before the ads are over. So it's like, you're just fucked. I watched a YouTube video by mistake on my other channel the other day. Holy shit, how do people not have premium? Twitch Turbo and YouTube Premium are the two most important things for people that consume a lot of YouTube and Twitch content like I do, or like you do, or like most other people do. I've said it for years. It's the two things that I could not live without. Twitch billed $450 for my streaming time last month. I didn't even get ad revenue. Dude, they charged you for using their servers? Fucking insane, man. Like it is genuinely depressing. It is genuinely depressing, especially as like a creator that I'm legitimate. I don't run bots. I never have. I never in my life have, never will I. Whether I have 5,000 viewers or 3,000 viewers or 300 viewers or 30 viewers, I just eat shit. Like I will just humbly and appreciatively accept the views that I get. And yet I get fucked by Twitch for it. Meanwhile, you have these like internet celebrity egotistical bitches that like for the last 5 years just run bots. So they actually have 200 to 400 viewers, but they have 4,000 viewers. They get all the partnership deals. They get increased ad revenue and they get increased promotions from Twitch for literally cheating. Ah, nice one, Amazon. Good stuff, guys. All the legitimate OG Twitch streamers just get fucked. But all these internet celebrity fucking losers get all the benefits. It sucks. So anyways, I need to figure out what the minimum amount of ads I can run is. Here's a question. Let me put the chat in non-sub mode. David, you can give me your answer. Anybody that's a non-sub in the chat, you guys give me your answers. Would you rather clicking on the stream and being smoked with ads, and so you can't watch the content immediately every single time? So you click my stream, you gotta watch 3 minutes of ads. You see my stream and you're like, oh fuck, I gotta close the Twitch app because I gotta answer a text. You then open it and come back to my stream because you're like, oh, I kind of want to see how Nick's race is going. You get smoked with more ads, even if it's been 10 minutes. Do you like that? And then there's no ads, I guess, that run through the stream? Or do you like the 3 to 5 minutes of ads scheduled, and then no matter when you come and go, you don't get more ads? Like, what is a better experience? Because again, I can't win. If I turn ads off completely and make no money off of my channel from ads, they still run ads every time you click the stream. It just benefits them. It doesn't benefit me. So you guys still... Okay, it's funny. So half the chat saying timed ads, or ads when you click the stream. No ads, no nothing. I don't know if you have a hearing problem, but that is not possible on Twitch. If you turn off ads, they just run ads whenever someone clicks your stream. It's like a punishment for not running ads. Scheduled, I click off 90% of the time. There are pre-rolls. Okay. Now, anybody that streams, do you know the minimum amount of ads you can run to avoid pre-rolls? I feel like time ads get annoying, but the pre-ads is chill. I'd rather get ads as I join. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Don't mind pre-roll, but when I get hit with a 3-minute without watching the content is a big no-no. Yeah, but that's just timing though, right? So Maxim, half the time you can click the stream and watch for an hour and not see ads. Sometimes if you're near the scheduled ad, like let's say you jump in at 9:25 a.m. If the ads run at 9:30 a.m., then you'll be in the stream for 5 minutes and then get hit with ads. Sometimes if you join at like 9:35 a.m., you'll hit the stream and be in the stream for an hour and not see ads, right? Pre-ads don't remove immersion like ads per hour. Agree. That's a good point. The problem is the pre-ads kill any new viewership. Does that make sense? So like the odd 5 to 20 times a day that someone might be scrolling through, let's say Ultimate Team, or more importantly, let's say someone's scrolling through iRacing and they see, oh, look at this NICK28T guy. I didn't know that does iRacing. And they click the stream, they kind of want to know. People are impatient. They kind of want to know, like, what's going on? What's this guy doing? Or whatever. They click the stream and are hit with fucking ads. 90% of the time, I would bet they leave the stream immediately. So it's that's the funny argument. Is like pre-roll ads are good for established viewers that are here all the time, right? Because at the end of the day, they just know, hey, I know what Nick is about. I want to watch his stream. Oh, I joined his stream. I get some ads. And then I'm not going to get ads, right? Ads after 1 hour, max 2. Again, ACO. You are not the center of the universe, right? You got to understand that there's no technology where I can run an ad individually per viewer after an hour of their watch time. That is impossible. It just doesn't work like that, brother. So I appreciate your advice on what I should do in terms of ads, but these are non-existent things that I can do. Like I can either cut off ads and then every time you click the stream you get ads, or I can run a minimum number of ads in the hour at a set point and that will stop the pre-rolls essentially, right? Ads when joining is not good for new viewers. Exactly. So that's kind of my concern, is like I need to understand whether I want to screw over new viewership that might find my channel, because new viewership, anytime they'll click a stream, will leave if there's ads. Or do I want to reward my longtime viewers that know anytime they click the stream, they'll get a couple of ads and then they won't see ads anymore, right? Although, is that true? Also, anybody that's a viewer, when you join someone that has no ads but pre-rolls, when you see pre-rolls, do you then end up watching the stream for an hour or two and you get no ads? Hey Nick, been so long since I watched Twitch. This platform fall off in terms of having a career on it? I mean, not for me, no. I mean, I could have retired like 10 years ago, brother, so it doesn't really matter. I kind of do this for the love of the game now, and God bless my community because they still keep supporting me financially. So no one tell my subscribers I would do this shit for free every day at this point. Like, for me, everything going forward is a bonus. I would do this to 20 viewers. I would do this to 100 active subs.
The fact that we still have like 1,500 paying subs a month is so fucking crazy to me, dude. Because I've been of this belief across the last 5 years that I'm just in retirement, really, like, or semi-retirement, let's say. So, yeah, no one tell my subs that I will keep doing this even if they unsub, because I want them to keep subbing. They do help fund my move into motorsports in real life. So, how's the plant your mom gave you for your birthday? That's hilarious. That's a crazy thing to remember in terms of the topics we've talked about in the last year. I have no idea. It's in my backyard, and I don't know if it's dead or alive. It wasn't a plant, by the way. It was a massive flower tree that creates a fucking disaster mess every year that I now have to worry about raking up. But apparently it's beautiful, so we'll see. I'm sure in a couple of years I'll be grateful for it, but every fucking winter when the leaves fall everywhere and make a mess, I'll be cursing. Ads on Clickstream, 1 or 2 max. After that, 2 ads on 45 minutes. I can control that for the goddamn 5,000th time, Aco Alfred. I can't go to Amazon and be like, okay, guys, I'm not running ads. You can only run 1 or 2 ads on pre-roll. That's it. I don't control that, for God's sake. I don't control any of it. It's all Amazon. I enjoy the content, so watching ads between does not affect my viewing experience. David, you're a kind person. Personally, I could not watch a content creator if I saw ads every 10 or 20 minutes. 1 ad when I join, and then 1 ad every time I need to use the bathroom. Also, you can do 2 ads when I need to let the dog out. I mean, I appreciate that guy giving his advice. It as always, is appreciated that he's participating. But, like, just choosing to ignore every time I reply and it just drives me nuts. There was that preview stream kind of thing on mobile, don't know if it's still there, where you could watch every stream without any ads for 3 minutes, and after that, it directed you to the actual stream, and you get ads eventually. Yeah, J-Hub, I don't know if that's even a thing. How about 1 ad per message? We might be having a new member in the gulag at some point today, chat. I'm just getting a sneaking suspicion we will. I got a shower quick. Could you run 12 ads just on my account, please and thank you? I'll do my best. I mean, I kind of am noticing a lot of creators do stuff like that too, which I like. Again, I need to maybe get better at it, but they'll basically like, hey guys, I'm gonna run ads for a minute or 2 before we go into the game. Hey guys, I'm gonna run ads, you know, because we're loading into the race. That seems to be like not a bad thing to do either, right? Instead of like in the middle of a race, there's a fucking goddamn ad going on type of thing, right? Or hey guys, before I open these packs, I'm gonna run some ads. I don't know if I can like add that shit to my stream deck. I don't even know how I would know an ad would be running. But yeah, if I could add that to the stream deck on here and on the racing rig, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Neb, did you see this? You see that setup, dude? Yeah. Yeah, we got the Elgato plumbed, another Elgato plumbed into the racing rig. We got the 4th monitor up there above the command center. It's fucking cooking, bro. It's fucking cooking, dude. Neb. Just like Tarkov, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this game. It's literally the motorsports version of Escape from Tarkov. It's just the fucking best. Now, be real. Are we ever gonna play Tarkov again, or are you just done? Like, would you play Tarkov when the new seasonal characters come out? I think in Q2. Or like the new seasonal wipe with new, like the new map content and stuff like that? Or are we kind of like done? I know you're playing the Division 2 again. How can we play Tarkov when you don't play it? I don't play it because you don't play it. I've escaped Tarkov, dude. There's no new content. I'm just waiting for the new content to come out.
No, but for real, I very much do enjoy playing video games with you. So like I would be happy to like organize a time to play some games, whether it's like F1 co-op when that comes out, or like, you know, the Division 3 when that comes out, or again, Tarkov if that's something you still enjoy. But it's your favorite game ever and you love it? Tarkov? I would say Tarkov is like my top 5 favorite game of all time. Yeah. But it's just like Ultimate Team. Like I get burnt out. Like I played Tarkov for like 6 months straight by myself, and then you joined and started playing with me for 3-4 weeks, right? So by that point, I'd put like 12 hours a day into Tarkov for 6 months. It always happens like this for me. Like I burn myself out. 100% get the Division 2. It's not hardcore as Tarkov, but it's as challenging. Changes they made are unreal. It's a 6-hit game. Okay, when I see you streaming the Division 2 again, I want to jump in and see like what it's about. Because like I feel like my biggest issue with the Division is that it's just a bullet sponge fest. It's almost like Diablo 4 but in shooter version. I'll stream it tomorrow. Okay, hell yeah. Hell yeah. But only if he runs ads from the start. Okay. It is to a degree. They have a realism mode, but it's not ideal. Division 2 feels like a mobile game. It's trash. I think it just depends on what you like, though, right? Like, some people won't like iRacing because it's way too crazy and realistic, so they will like Gran Turismo. Some people will think Gran Turismo is way too crazy and realistic, so they'll play like Forza Horizon, right? Some people think Forza Horizon is hard, so they'll play like Grand Theft Auto races. So there's varying degrees of kind of what you enjoy. So shooters are the same thing. Like some people will think Escape from Tarkov is so crazy and hard and overly realistic, so they'll play Marathon. Some people will think Marathon is way too savage and difficult, so they'll go play fucking Arc Raiders and never shoot at a player ever. Some people will say that's too crazy still and online and people are weird, so they'll go play the Division 2 and shoot 7,000 bullets at one enemy to kill them. So I just think it depends what you like, right? They advance the game so much now that they have so many real tough modes next to impossible to complete. Like the Escape from Tarkov endgame. Ah, okay. Yeah, no, I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see like how it is, and it's still third person, right? For the most part, which is obviously for like a first person shooter or a first person fanboy like me. Third person is never really something I overly like. Although I did like PUBG in third person. I did like Fortnite in third person. I did like Arc Raiders in third person. But like I feel like my immersion kind of disappears because third person is just too easy. You just hide around a corner and spot enemies, you know? You line them up before they can see you type of thing. It's a tactic, right? Of course. H1Z1 is also one of my favorite games of all time, and that was a 90% third person game. Unless you you know, zoomed in with a shotgun for close range or a sniper rifle. Am I going to give Marathon a try? If I had not pivoted into finally doing what I want to do, which is sim racing, I would probably be playing Marathon right now, yeah, in the evenings. It looks pretty sweet. I love the art form of it too. I'm a pretty big fan of the art form. I think it's pretty awesome. I played Diablo 4. Yeah, me and Nep beat Diablo 4. I played, oh wow. I played all the way through to the end, and then I played like a week of the end game, and I just found it a bit boring. SEAL Team 6 reunion. I love the Division 2. Dude, some of my most fun memories are playing the Division 1 by myself, and then, I don't know if me and Nep ever played Division 1 together. I think we did. And then playing the Division 2 with Nep was really fun. As like a new game. I mean, apparently the Division 3 is going to be like world changing. So you bet your ass I'll be playing that with Nep hopefully in, I don't know, probably a year or two. Waiting every day. Hopefully the #1 PvE Scav Hunter will pop up. I know, man. Nep got his community all hyped about Tarkov grinding, but you know what? You kind of got to do what you enjoy, right? Like I said, I mean, I burnt myself out on Tarkov, so I'm not going to play it unless Nep wants to play.
until the new event comes out, which I think the new event will probably come out in like May or June. When the event comes out in May or June, then I'm going to have a problem because I'm going to be playing Ultimate Team and then I guess a bit of Tarkov and then still, I would assume, a lot of iRacing. So, yeah. I mean, I think the problem is once you start finding things you really love in gaming or streaming as a job, it's such a blessed thing to have, but like there's not enough hours in the day. There just is not enough hours in the day. What's going on here? Why do I keep like almost ripping my headphones out of my ears? Okay, so as a final thing to do, let's see where we are on Frankie. So we did 3. Whoa, what happened? We did 3 today. I should be able to do. Do I not have Team of the Week requirements? Oh, there we are. Team of the Week. Ghost Recon Breaking Point is a fun game too. Okay, so that's 85 to 86. I kind of want to check the YouTube comments as well every once in a while. Let's see what the YouTube comments are saying. Please play a game, just one. You're gonna love it. Alex, thank you for the comment. This is a menu only RTG. I haven't played gameplay in like 2 months. Question for you regarding the state of the game. Wow, top corner posted a lot of messages. The camera quality is amazing, Nick. Love the new setup. Thank you, Paco. I played FIFA since FIFA 15, probably FIFA 22. I stopped buying the game and would buy it during Team of the Season just for fun. Bought it during Team of the Year this year. I hear a lot of heat around the game, but I personally have enjoyed this game more than the last 2. I'm not sure it's because it's my first time on PC, but honestly think, holy fuck, Bible passage. They definitely some mechanics that are annoying. In terms of fun, I've had playing this year, it's been up there. I also think people simply get burnt out. 100% corner cards. So that's great messages on the YouTube side of things. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I do agree with you. Like, I've said this before. Like, right now, for example, if you ignore the terrible gameplay in terms of what my opinion is, and if you ignore the bad servers and the input delay and the bad, like, just the bad shit in the gameplay, especially this week, I think this game is amazing. If you can somehow, or you somehow love gameplay, as in, let's say maybe you're lucky you're right next to a server, so you have no input delay, you're like Zwei, you're playing on 1 or 2 ping, so you're literally 0 delay, you probably can love this game, right? If you are someone that either doesn't understand logic in football, so you don't get mad at them tackling you through your back and winning the ball without giving away a foul 50,000 times a game, right? If you're that type of person that just ignores that stuff, either because you don't understand football, or I'm not trying to be in too insulting here, or you just ignore it because whatever, you know, it's part of the game type of thing, this game must be amazing. It must be amazing. If you're lucky enough to enjoy gameplay or be someone that enjoys just abusing the meta, like to succeed, and you have clean gameplay, dude, I can imagine that there are people out there that very much enjoy this game. For me, I'm on 3 gig fiber internet wired to my PC. I'm on 30 to 40 ping, which is not great, obviously, as it is, better than some people. But this is my example as to why it's so bad for me, at least in Canada. On 30 to 40 ping, I can't tell the difference in the heavy input delay versus when I play on 200 ping. So, I play Rush with my community members. Half the time I get pulled onto EU servers. So I'm playing Rush on 200 ping. And because I'm so used to playing in heavy input delay, there's no difference. On 200 ping, it's the same type of delay and input lag as on 300 ping. That's how bad it is. So that's why I can't play this game. It is such a fucked game because of all the broken issues, but it's 50 times worse because I feel like I'm playing against people that don't have delay and I'm playing on 200 ping worth of input delay and lag.
So that's why I just don't bother with gameplay, dude. It just doesn't, it makes me mad. If EA tweet in a month or two that they've restructured servers and they're fully focused on fast responsive gameplay, and please, people in North America or in Europe that have been having issues, we've done this, this, and this, try it, and then the community's like, holy shit, gameplay's fast and responsive again, whatever, I'll jump back and start playing gameplay and see how I feel with the game, for sure. Or when they bring back Golden Goal Cups, I'll probably play half an hour to an hour a day so I can enjoy the Leeds account again. But why are you so negative about the game? Take positive energy and play game like as fun. I really liked before you played the game. Because the game sucks. Through that big explanation, Real XL1420 on YouTube. I don't know if you just ignored all of that, but that's why. I think the EA want to play rivals and live events. Nick, I reinstalled the game and did the icon pack, and it was Cruyff. Okay? I hit Doku. Congrats, CJ. Creator series is a brilliant series. I watch it every week. Like I said, I'd love to be a part of it, but if it's EA run, I'll never be allowed to play in it. Do you actually not play games and only grind menu? Yep. Looks at the new crazy store pack, 88 plus Encore. I do not look at the store ever. I will never look at the store. EA can eat shit. Thank God YouTube Premium. I forgot ads existed. Exactly, TJ. All right. So we caught up with some of the YouTube comments. I wanted to make sure that we included them in some of the stuff. Oh shit, dude, we're late. All this yapping today, man. I didn't realize that it's freaking 7 p.m. UK or 11 a.m. my time. Damn. Loving Pro Club's the only game mode you'll play. Like I said, if I didn't have delay, I would love so much to play Pro Clubs. Like, if I could play with other content creators that are my friends on Pro Clubs and I didn't have delay, dude, I think that would be me officially quitting Ultimate Team. And I would just play like when, let's say, Nep hit me up. Hey, man, Pro Clubs are on. Let's go. We're rolling. That would be the only time I'd be on FC, I think. Thank you, CJ. I appreciate the kind words, man. I hope you have a good day too, bro. All the issues would be gone if people were playing in even... What? Oh, shit, it's 87 rated. Oh, my God, that's embarrassing. Oops. Since FM got patched, I like the new game. I'm too much of a Ultimate Team fanboy, dude. I'm still left a bit salty with with Football Manager with how they released FM26. Damn, bro, what is happening right now? There we go. Oh yeah, I do agree. I mean, I think that's how, for the most part, Zway can have a lot of fun playing the game is purely because of that fact that I think he plays on 0 delay. And then again, what have we said many times over though? Like, dude, yesterday was it or the day before? Zway like looked like he was done. It looked like he was over the game completely. Okay, that was the closest I saw Zway to being finished. I guess I can get rid of all these. I'm never going to use. $2.6K pack is good for the grind. I don't care. I will not touch any store packs ever. It's just EA's way to get people in the store to hopefully spend FC points. That you open your 2.6K pack, you open your 10 coin pack, and then they want to bank on people's gambling addictions. And I don't like it. I am not a fan of that. Why do you think they put those shit packs in the store, right? Do you think it's because they love you guys? Or is it because they know that for the most part, they've probably seen through their analysis on button clicks and money spending that there's a bigger uptick in people spending real FC points since they put those couple of free packs in the store every few days, right? So I don't want to show my community those packs. I think they're fucking dog shit. And it's just a gross way to get people to spend money. Did I have enough 86s for this? I don't think so. Nope. Okay, so then I think I have enough for one of the 88 squads. Do I need an... Kind of good that the informs aren't needed, at least. God, chat. Have I screwed up again, boys? Part of me feels like maybe I screwed up again. And creating 4 88 squads organically from pack luck is not going to be ideal. These two, because I don't need them. Oh, well. Anyways, we're committed to this Frankie. I think it's a bit of fun. We're all... And then because I have some of the high rate, we've packed some high rateds again. How far off of an 89 am I? Probably pretty far off. Oh, don't we have that those 389 or below packs? Oh, I think we do. I think we do. Yeah, these 88s I'll just save for the 88s. Well, I guess I need 2 88s anyways, but now we'll do something like that, I guess. On. I'm just curious. Do the 90s like make this doable or? Oh, nice. Ew. Nice. All right, whatever. That's another 89 done. Sweet. $306 of those still to open. So does that take us to the halfway point? 7 out of 12. Okay. All right, that's a bit better than I thought we'd be doing. Heck yeah. All right. Let's get on the iRacing